Hey guys, my name is Dr. Angela Jones, and I'm going to be with you for the remainder of this class. I live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That explains the accent. I know you guys are going to laugh, but I definitely have an accent. I finished my doctorate degree back in 2013. I have a doctorate in business administration. I have my MBA and my bachelor's degree with a concentration in accounting. Anyway, I have been with NAU a little over a year, and I have taught this class a couple of times previously. So be patient with me. We kind of just got thrown in here. This PowerPoint's a little late. I like to post my PowerPoints at the beginning of the LP. And I'll go into more detail as far as that a little bit later. So you guys just hang in there, and I'm going to kind of explain how I do things. So this is going to be quick because it's kind of thrown together. So this is our learning plan 3. And what we're doing in this learning plan is you're going to differentiate among leadership theories. You're going to compare and contrast leadership traits and styles. You're going to illustrate the leader's role in promoting and maintaining organizational teams. You're identifying the different factors involved in organizational communication. You're going to evaluate the impact of technology on organizational communication, and you're going to describe the relationship between diversity and communication. And all of this stuff, guys, is in the classroom. NAU does a great job with laying everything out for you and explaining it. So as you guys can already read, you need to read chapters 15, 17, and 18 in management. You want to read the section on research under research and documentation, and the 5 steps to successful writing in the Business Writer's Handbook. The Business Writer's Handbook is going to be your best friend in this class. You also want to participate in discussions 3.1 and 3.2. You're viewing the LP3 seminar now. Your assessment for this seminar is to complete the What Are Your Leadership Beliefs assessment, page 321. You're going to score the results and then reflect upon how this might impact your preferred organizational type. You're going to complete the LP3 quiz. And during this learning plan, Dr. Salidas will host webinars on audience and tone. I don't think that's changed from previous classes, but I really hadn't had time to go in there and look. But just know that the writing lab is going to be one of your best friends in this class as well. So let's see, directions. You're going to complete the LP3 leadership assignment. And in this assignment, this is what you're going to do. You're going to research and describe 5 leadership theories, which I'm fixing to give you some in just a few minutes. So a tip is you can check out changingminds.org for a list of leadership theories. Now keep in mind, guys, this website is not an academic source, so it cannot be used in your paper, but it can help you find ideas. So for each theory, you're going to identify and explain which traits are amplified. You're going to provide a scenario that shows each theory in use. You're going to select one leadership theory that you believe will be most effective in an organization of your choice. This can be a company, a government agency, nonprofit, etc. Why would this theory be the best fit for the organization, and how would it promote communication? Now in this, you're going to need at least 6 scholarly or professional sources to support your position, in addition to the sources provided in the learning plan. You must use all of the sources. Do not use the textbook as your primary source. You're going to write in academic voice. Your final submission will be 800 to 1,200 words. Your citation must be an APA, and your reference page must be completed as an annotated bibliography. And you guys can Google that or go into the classroom and it will show you what exactly that means. Now, I am usually a stickler for the word requirement, because if you fall below that, that means you're not including everything that I need you to include. Of course, you're going to submit the assignment to the Dropbox LP3 assignment leadership. Okay, so very quickly, I found these leadership traits with Forbes, and they're really good. You know, of course, you've got honesty. You've got to be honest. You know, your business and employees are a reflection of yourself. You need to make honest and ethical decisions. You're going to delegate. Delegating is very, very important to leadership. You got to delegate tasks to the appropriate departments, you know, to free up time so you can concentrate on other things. Communication. You need to be able to clearly describe what you want done. It's very important, guys. If you can't relate to your vision, if you can't relay your vision to your team, you won't all be working toward the same goal. Confidence. Confidence, part of your job as a leader is to put out fires and maintain team morale. We all know that. Commitment. If you expect your team to work hard and produce quality content, you're going to need to lead by example. Positive attitude. You want to keep your team motivated toward the continued success of the company. Keep the energy levels up. So positive attitude is really important in leadership. Creativity. Some decisions will not always be so clear cut. You may be forced at times to deviate from your set course and make an on-the-fly decision. This is where your creativity will prove to be vital. Intuition. When you lead a team through uncharted waters, there's no roadmap on what to do. Everything is uncertain, and the higher the risk, the higher the pressure. So learning to trust yourself is also important as your team is just as important as your team learning to trust you. Inspire. We all know leaders need to inspire. It's your job to keep spirits up, and that begins with the appreciation for hard work. Approach. Of course, in order to optimize your effectiveness as a leader, you must have the ability to customize your approach on a person-by-person basis, based on the situation at hand. And here I give you the website where I found these leadership traits, and Forbes is a really good site. Plus, most of the articles in there are scholarly. So let's review a few leadership theories really quick. We've got the trait theory. This is the theory that people are either born or not born with the qualities that predispose them to success in leadership roles. That is, that certain inherited qualities such as personality and cognitive abilities are what underlie effective leadership. Then you've got the skills theory. This theory states that learned knowledge and acquired skills abilities are significant factors in the practice of effective leadership. Skills theory by no means disavows the connection between inherited traits and the capacity to be an effective leader. It simply argues that the learned skills and acquired knowledge are the real keys to leadership performance. So you also have situational theory. You guys have probably heard about this. This theory suggests that different situations require different styles of leadership. Then you've got the contingency theory. This theory states that leaders' effectiveness is contingent on how well the leader's style matches a specific setting or situation. So the focus is on the leader's ability to adapt to certain situations. Then you've got the path goal theory. This theory is about how leaders motivate followers to accomplish identified objectives. The underlying beliefs of this theory are that people will be more focused and motivated if they believe they are capable of high performance, believe their effort will result in desired outcomes, and believe their work is worthwhile. And then you've got the transformational theory. And this is one of the most popular. This theory states that leadership is the process by which a person engages with others and is able to create a connection that results in increased motivation in both followers and leaders. In addition, transformational leadership typically describes how leaders can initiate, develop, and implement important changes in an organization. Transactional theory is also another popular theory. It focuses on the exchanges that take place between leaders and followers. It is based in the notion that a leader's job is to create structures that make it abundantly clear what is expected of his or her followers, and also the consequences, such as rewards and punishment. And then you've got the servant leadership theory. This theory reflects the philosophy that leaders should be servants first. It suggests that leaders must place the needs of their followers, customers, and the community ahead of their own interest in order to be effective. And then I found this again, guys, at managementhelp.org. That's actually it's a blog, so I mean it's not something you need to use as your scholarly sources in your papers, but it gives you a good idea along with changingminds.org about these different leadership theories. And so what is organizational communication? It's a process by which activities of a society are collected and coordinated to reach the goals of both individuals and the collective group. It is a subfield of general communication studies and is often a component to effective management in a workplace environment. And of course, I pulled this from the Business Dictionary. And as you're doing your papers, guys, one of the easiest things in the world to do is just Google. Make sure you're clear on the definitions of each concept, and it'll help you. Not that you can use it in your paper, but it will help you get some ideas. Okay, so this is the summary. Like I said, guys, I wanted to do this real quick because we're kind of late in the game. Do not wait to use smart thinking. It takes time to get your scores back, and you guys may already know that. Grade mark, where is it? When you submit a paper to turn it in, you'll see on the top tab, originality. Grade mark is up there too. It's one of those tabs, so all you have to do is click on it, and then it will go down, and you'll see on your papers, I will tell you sometimes to see grade mark for minor grammatical errors, and that's when you'll need to take a look at it. If I had to go through and and make notes of every grammatical error, we would never get stuff graded. So anyway, guys, I just ask, please review your assignment instructions before you send me an email. I am here for you, and I will answer any questions you have, but please do me a favor and make sure that you've looked at the classroom first. And please look at the course message posts daily. I'm usually, if I have something to say, I'm going to put it on our message board. Again, seminars will be posted the first week of the LP. It's usually within a couple of days of the start, and I do them all on YouTube. Okay, so discussions. Let me talk a little bit about discussions. I notice on your scheduling that the discussions are due within a particular week. Now, how I do this is in a learning plan, I leave those discussions open for 2 weeks. Make sure you meet the attendance requirement, but usually a good practice is to do your first discussion in the first week and your other discussion in the second week. That kind of guarantees that you're going to meet your attendance requirements. So you'll have 2 weeks to do those discussions, but you don't need to wait the last week to do them both either now, because keep in mind the attendance requirement. But what I do at the end of the LP, I will lock the discussions. Discussions are attendance and participation points. So if something happens and you can't post to the discussion board for 2 weeks, you're going to have to lose out on those points, because it's not something you can go back and do and meet the attendance requirements. So I will lock them. Let me think, anything else? I've got a couple of emails from you guys about grades. It looks like a few of you who were late actually got a 0 on an assignment. So I will go back and take a look at that. Just understand, guys, I can always go backwards. It's not something that I'm going to have to do today. I've got to get caught up and see where you guys are. But I can always go back and reevaluate grades. So don't panic when it comes to that. I will be taking a look at everything in this classroom. I think I gained access yesterday about 4 o'clock. So between last night and today, that's what I'm going to be doing. But again, guys, if y'all need anything, please send me a message or call me. My cell phone is posted. Hang in there. We're going to get through it. My goal here is to help you succeed, and that's what we're going to do. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.